All right. See you guys over there.
Sounds good. See you there.
All right. Hello. Welcome, everyone, to the HEX Happy Hour Special Edition Hexican Standoff Fantasy Football Draft Party coming to you Labor Day weekend, Labor Day. Happy for you guys to be here. This is going to be like forewarning. This is not going to be technical analysis, charts and graphs and numbers about HEX and, all that stuff. This is a football fun little hangout here that we got going on. We got Big Kurkowski.
You gotta keep them wanting to more though. You gotta say we do all that at the end of all this. It's gonna be 2 hours of draft and then we'll get
I mean, we can stare at the all-time highs. So yeah.
Oh yeah.
The golden chart comes out at the end, right?
All right. I hear there's something very special in development with Motley Investor and Wave 3, but can't really speculate on that too much. But yeah, so we'll be in and out. Telegram's blowing up. Big K is over here.
I'm making sure that everybody's there's a couple auto drafters I see, so I'm just trying to
coordinating as commissioner. Joe Hexotic's down here. Is this your first time in this league, Joe? Because it's only a year old, obviously.
It is, yeah. Yep. I'm excited. Thank you for keeping that spot open for me, Big K. It's gonna be awesome.
Yes, sir. I was glad to have it available for you.
Yeah, man. This is cool. It was a good time last year. Just like it's one of those things where you want to be, I think, in on the beginning, the first few years, and to say kind of like you were there kind of thing. And I don't know, it's just like you got a bunch of like-minded football liking people here. And I know Big K knows a bunch of trash talkers in the group, and it was fun to watch last year. And of course, I'm also looking at the defending champion. So
that's right.
Nice.
That's right.
Congrats.
How's that
awesome.
Thank you very much. I drafted almost the exact same team in 2 different leagues and won both of my leagues last year.
Wow.
I felt like a super genius.
Good job, man. Thanks. Is there a trophy for highest points scored in the league? I'm just wondering.
We're gonna make one for you, Cabana. You got.
Oh, thanks, man. Can I get it like an NFT? All right.
Oh yeah, we'll start making. Let's make some NFTs for it. All about.
Actually, that could be the next thing. We just started it. Fantasy football NFTs.
I like it. That would make it the league even more exciting. Fantasy.
Yeah, limited edition. Designed by Joe Hexotic, and then if you win the league or you get high points, you get a limited edition Hexican Standoff NFT. So
awesome!
How many drafts have you guys done so far
for this year?
I've done one. So I did one other one so far this year.
Yeah, I've done 2. So how many have you done, Joe?
Oh, just one. Just one so far. Yeah.
How many you got left? Because Thursday's coming soon.
Oh, this is it. I'm just doing 2 leagues this year. So
nice.
My main league with my buddies, and then I'm really excited to start with you guys. So last year it was my second year playing, and I told you, Cabana, and I think Big K, I played in 36 different leagues last year. So I got very comfortable in a bunch of different formats. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what I can do off the rip this year with a good draft position. I got 3rd. So I think there's 14 of us. So
there's going to be 16 actually.
Oh,
it was 14, but they all came through. They all paid and came through. So
okay,
cool.
Okay,
nice,
cool. Yeah. So if anybody doesn't realize what's happening, Big K started up a league. We're going to go for 15 years. So if anybody's at home watching this and you want to try to do the same thing, it's really cool. You could start a stake now this year, and you and your buddies can, play this for 15 years if you want, like us. So I was really excited when I saw what you guys were doing online at the end of last season. I was like, wow, this is going to be amazing. And now here we are already. So this is exciting. I last year, Cabana, just like you, I got the highest points in my league, in my main league, but I didn't even make the playoffs.
That's the way it works, man.
Yeah.
That is a stinger.
Pretty rowdy.
Yeah. That's what happens sometimes. My brother and I do a league every year, and we got the high points title years ago, and just hit the wrong matchups, and we literally lost by 3 points to a team that we should have beaten and would have every other week, and did not make the playoffs by that one game. And then, so
Yeah.
It's rough. Fantasy football is tough. I think Joe and I were talking. It's like if you play different fantasy sports, like I do a lot of hockey, baseball, even NASCAR, but like fantasy football is like it's a lot more up in the air just due to the shortness of the season and the injuries. Like it's such a wild card, and you got to stay on top of it and at least manage your luck as best as possible.
Yep.
So, yeah, Telegram's blowing up here. So Freddie Quotes is doing his he started his video shoot, which they've seen on Twitter. I got to meet this group because this thing is blowing up. But I will keep the fantasy football one on.
Draft is starting soon.
That's right. Dump it. Pick them. All right. Disable notifications, I guess, right? Yeah, for that long. All right. That should work. So we had, I think Paul was in here. I see him in YouTube chat. I guess he did not want to give away his draft strategy, even though we're not talking about our picks in here. But Paul, you're welcome to come on back, man. Come on in. But
he's one of our grade A shit talkers in the fantasy league.
He's taking it quite seriously if he doesn't want to associate with us and just stick to the picks.
He's got important things he doesn't want to reflect his screen on his eyes while he's streaming.
Be like, I'm sneaking Thurman Thomas in the 10th round. Wait, what? Old school reference for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. If anybody's.
Why do you have a golden mic, bro? I'm just asking. If you're talking about Big K's sunglasses.
Yeah.
I have a golden mic, bro. Uh-oh, we got echo. About Big
There he
K's
is.
sunglasses.
Yeah, I'm here for the shit talking.
All right.
Yes, he is.
Oh, we got an echo, man. So hold on. We'll just mute that for a second. But yeah. Yeah, you have to wear glasses when you stare at that price chart. That is totally true, El Hexadente. So yeah, we got 15 minutes till draft kickoff. So this is going to be like a time draft. So it's going to go rather quickly. Definitely Kirk is the more familiar because he runs the joint. I'm just happy to host this thing and hang out with you guys. Kirk, can you explain, I guess, just a brief synopsis of the rules that this league goes by? Because each league is a little different, has a little wrinkle.
So this league is going to have is 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs, tight end, flex player, kicker, defense. And the other key is it's not a PPR league, so we're only going to be doing points per yard.
Jeff.
Bonuses at markers at 100 yards, etc. It's 80% of it, 95% of it is the basic draft as it comes. I'm not like altering things too crazy. The only thing, like I said, is a lot of them nowadays have 3 wide receivers, and we are only doing 2. So
what's that due to strategy? Because I didn't notice that. I'm glad you brought that up. I wasn't thinking anything about that.
I mean, your running backs are like solid.
I mean, technically, you have 3 receivers or 3 running backs if you want.
Yeah, you're right.
With the
3
flex,
of one or the other at the flex, exactly. But because you don't have as much wide receiver depth, you're gonna you want to make sure the scrubs won't get as much play in this.
So even though we got a deep league, 16 teams, we're still gonna have W or wide receiver ones basically almost across the board.
Easy.
Yeah.
I think so.
I mean,
so
it's very generous of you to share your strategy like this.
Yeah. I'm not sharing too much strategy. I'm just giving the rules of the projected game of what we're going to get here. Like I said, I think you get a bonus, like a touchdown 6-point bonus at 100, and then 200 yards and maybe 250. I think is the other line.
What, per team or per person?
Per person. So if your running back does over 100 yards, you'll get a touchdown bonus.
Well, I'm just telling you all, I am drafting kicker first and defense second. So
that is an epic strategy, sir, and I will not tell you not to do that. Hey, what's going on there, Mr. Mike?
Oh, yeah,
what's up, dude?
What's going on, brother?
Welcome. That is, if looks on research alone were to decide this draft, he's got the library behind him, and he will win. So
Yeah, he's
done all the studying.
Would be quite nice.
I got the books, man. That's cool stuff. I just got Tampa Brady back here. That's about all I got. So.
Nice. Who's got the highest draft order in here? Anybody got first or second? I do have third, like I said.
You're third, so I think you're the first in here of all of us. And Wally Soares after you. Then I guess Paul's the next one. Is the next one after that, and that in our team. He's the Swanee Hex Monsters. And then Trustless Touchdowns over here. It's me.
Cool.
I'll be seventh. And then what else we got? We got Vince, Existential Crisis. I like his name change this year. Very good.
Where is Vince?
I don't know.
Vince is Monday napping it up. He didn't respond to the Telegram chat.
And then Intercepting Interest, who's banned Live Bear. He's been a Hex OG as well. Cool. Who else?
Let me just do it.
Mike after that. Mike's the one, M's original team. You could probably work on the name of that team. Unless you're going
that name could be a lot better.
Yeah, unless you're going for like the Washington football team game name, then
I'll figure something out. I usually like to come up with the name after I draft the team.
That's a good question. I mean, that's you gotta, once you see your team, then you know who they are. I guess
you know the personality of the team. Yeah, there you go. All right, I need to get this.
So there's a manager-less team that's 2 overall.
That's
kind of what I'm seeing.
That is going to be. That's our last person in that's still. I mean, it's Sexual Manatee. He's a little technologically challenged. So,
Understood.
We're hoping for easy wins out of him. We're hoping for easy wins out of that one. That's supposed to be our,
Which one is
There's always one.
He is currently managerless team because he can't figure out how to. So he's just auto drafting at the moment, but he's trying. He's sent me some messages. He's doing his very best.
And what about Berg?
He would be. He's going to be Strawberry Fields.
Okay.
Strawberry Fields forever.
Strawberry Fields forever.
Yes, he's Strawberry Fields. And then who else do we got here?
That's because he's from Chicago and he thinks that Justin Fields is going to have a big year.
Oh, boy. All right.
Good luck.
Yeah, good luck with that.
I'm hoping so too, man. I'm hoping so too.
We got one receiver, but anyway.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's no better place to learn than with a bunch of strangers.
In a bad team.
Yeah. I mean,
what's up, Wally?
What's going on?
What's up, ladies? We at it again.
Yes, sir. Ready for
I got 4 this year, man. Last year I was the last one.
Yeah.
By the time
that's
got
way
to
better
the
spot.
best
You're fourth. You're behind Joe.
Sir.
Yeah, don't tell me who you want, Wally, because I'm going right before you.
Man, last year was horrible, man. By the time it got to me, like, kickers were the best thing available.
Oh, shit.
How much was last year's entry? It was 15,000 hex, was it?
Yeah, it was 15,000 hex, which at the time was only $15.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm trying to do that math right now.
Yeah, that shit's so the current the wallet. Where did I have it?
It was 16 of us. $16, right? So 16 times 15,000. 240,000 hex times 40 cents right now, right?
Yeah,
$96,000, guys.
Wow,
that's so silly.
That's insane.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Even this year's winnings, like when we all started putting in for it, I was like, $100. That sounds about right. The price package was $1,600. It was just almost $2,000, and now with the the jumps we've had recently, it's almost a $10,000 win when whoever
Ooh.
So that's pretty solid. That's a pretty solid entry for everybody there.
Awesome.
You know, when
entry.
it was time to pony up for this league, I had Hex, right? I have liquid. I was gonna send you some. I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna send them $100.
I gave everybody that option. I was like, hey, PayPal or Venmo or whatever, or you could send Hex. Nobody took me up on the Hex. Right?
That's awesome. Thank you for that, Big K.
Shit's great. I mean, people know what it's worth, man.
Nardo, nobody's got Brady because we haven't started the draft yet, man. Richie T, team name idea: Hex sat on your ball. All right, that's not bad. Hex sat. Yeah, all right.
Hex.
What's up, Rick?
Yeah.
What's going on, Pistons?
All right.
I guess this is
Okay,
a
everybody made it
football-minded
in.
draft.
Everybody made it into the draft. Even managerless team is here.
Oh, really?
Oh no,
You're only
really?
missing one person. Only Hexican Fire Drill is not at the draft table. He's still got 5 minutes, but
Yes, we do. We still have time here. So the countdown is
I'll send him another text just to see if we can't get a Hexican Fire Drill.
So, who do you guys like for late round sleepers that you might want to share?
oh
right
this
I'll
guy
tell you after.
Michael
guy-
Thomas.
Jason, the draft him, Joe.
this guy Jason Witten is coming out of retirement, so I got him.
There you go.
Yeah,
I used to have him a
Flexible
couple years
birds.
ago. Tight end, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's my sleeper though. Late rounds.
What
Hey,
about
yeah,
Todd Gurley? You think he'll make a comeback? You can pick him up. He's got not
his legs are
signed.
done, man.
Done.
His legs are done.
Yeah.
That's what sucks about being an athlete. Like he's hella young, but his legs are done.
Yeah. I mean, him in particular, he had like a specific issue, right?
Yeah, it's
He
like
killed me last year.
it's
I had
lingering.
him.
So he's gonna give you like 1 or 2 decent games, and then he's probably gonna be benched. Or
Yeah.
Is he signed anywhere right now?
No, he's a free agent right now.
he's a free agent.
Oh yeah. So I mean, that would be like the last pick you make. Take a
Yeah.
flyer
Go
on
for it,
someone you
Joe.
think might
Take-
get signed.
I want Todd Gurley now because Joe wants him. So.
Yeah, let's get a little look at
I'm
that
curious
price
if anyone will
tag.
take Deshaun Watson early.
Oh, yeah.
He's a good one.
He's
Yeah.
my first pick. Yeah.
Not early.
Oh,
Did you catch that wick to 75 cents?
No.
There's a wick for 75 cents.
Come
Oh,
on.
Does not fulfill the prophecy.
It's
Wicks
been
don't count,
so
man.
far. I mean, so far
Wicks
it's
don't
worked.
count.
Well, it
Wicks don't
might be on. You know what it might be on is it might be on that ETH pair where like the ETH pair is a little less liquid, so it, like sometimes it'll jump a lot crazier when someone makes a purchase. Because it's like sometimes you go to Dex.Vision and you'll go to instead of the Hex USDC coin, it'll be like the calculated one that's just off of the Ethereum one. Let me pull it up. I bet it's on there. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah. So on that pool, there's only like 7 million Hex up against 700 Ethereum. So like because it's not as liquid, if somebody comes along and makes a giant ETH buy, then you'll see that huge wick up before the bots all sell it back down. But yeah, you're not kidding. That is technically on that chart. There is a 77-cent wick.
I choose to believe that wick will be filled.
I say that wick is telling us where we are going. We're going straight to 75 cents. Oh,
I'm tired of Cabana footing here. Saying
Hey,
Yeah.
come on, man.
46.
My price targets have all come true. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, I mean,
It's like
I've been
everybody's saying
off.
$10,
I've shocked them all.
$5.
I have a
Come on, it's
100% success rate.
75 cents.
I have the most price chart accurate predictions yet. Next one is 50 cents, and then I'm going to raise it to 60 after that. So, yeah.
That's solid.
Yeah, I'm just going to keep nailing them, man. So, yeah.
I'm just gonna keep it going.
Motley Investor, what's up? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Vogel. Of course Vogel's in chat because he's like, and we're talking about this. He was here Friday. What,
Yeah.
It was
Yeah, that was
12.5, my good friend. So
Yo, I keep putting this joke on the Twitter that I'm still waiting for a dip to 0.03. Bro, I had an order for 0.03. It never went down. I'm still waiting.
Yeah, he's still waiting. They still got that order sitting there waiting.
I'm still waiting.
Oh yeah, there's some whales. It looks like there's some whales sitting there with some big ass orders right at what is it, like 25 cents or so?
25
right
cents.
Now? Yeah. And I don't know if they're gonna get their order. I don't know if they're gonna get it tagged. I think they might be left behind.
Yes, children, all my streams are FUD now. So yeah. Bear chat.
Bear chat. Bear streams only.
Whatever happened to that guy named Ellen who was like the ultimate bear, just preached FUD? Did they all disappear or what?
What was his name?
That degenerate.
Whatever. Oh,
yeah,
they still run a a chat group that I do happen to poke into once in a while. It's mostly sad. It's mostly sad.
It's mostly sad.
There's a few Hexicans that stay in there that there's a few Hexicans that stay in there that constantly like give them a like, hey, check it out, y'all. Hey, everybody. Yeah. And they're still always like, it's bullshit. It's Richard screwing you. They've got
bro. I wanna. You know who I would pay to see a live stream every time it hits it onto high is Yavin. I want to see his reaction. Like this mother.
You are scam.
You scam. You scam.
We got 1 minute, by the way. 1 minute on the countdown clock.
Oh, right. Here we go. All right.
Hey, Richard, I call out scams in the past.
McCaffrey, if they're going, you got to pick McCaffrey. Right?
3 weeks later, he's in a headline like because he's a scammer or something like that. I'm like,
yeah, because he got wrecked or wrecked his followers. It's like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Who's up, by the way?
T-Hex.
Tyrannosaurus Hexes.
Is that T-Hex or somebody different?
No, it's not T-Hex.
Okay.
All right, he is gone, and who's off the board?
Wow, it took Tyreek Hill first.
Tyreek Hill is off the board. Interesting pick.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. You go with your gut sometimes. You go with your gut.
All right, manager list team. I wonder who you're going to pick. Har.
They're actually here though. They made it. So
yeah, okay.
So
do you pick McCaffrey though? That's the question because he's prone to being hurt, right? So I think I'm gonna have that choice in a second here.
Oh no, are you fudding?
Yeah, I got it because I wanted Dalvin Cook.
I would have taken Dalvin Cook too if I was.
I wanted Dalvin. I was hoping he'd go with what I was saying.
Really?
It's not working out to my favor.
Dude, I would have taken McCaffrey. I can talk because I don't pick for like 18 more picks, so it's all good.
Wow. That's wrong, bro.
He usually doesn't last past the third pick in most drafts.
Yeah.
Oof.
These are 1 minute rounds or per pick. That's pretty fast.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
We
like
move
it.
here.
I like it.
No, yeah, it was the fastest.
I don't want like a 5 minute pick.
Yeah.
I love Elliott, man, but I had him last year. No bueno.
Yeah.
You guys, none of you guys want Elliott for the next 16 picks.
I think
Toblerone is fudding Big K.
I think because this is
did I forget about Toblerone?
I mean, you mentioned we could do a second league, so hey.
We do have, so that's something that I should talk about too, that I can advertise a little bit here as well. I guess it'd be hard for us to set it up this year, but I do have like Toblerone would make like the fourth person that has hit me up that's interested in another league, and I would do another league. So I could set up, and I would happen to have. Yeah. All right. Cool. Yeah. Well, perfect. Then we may have another league in the works here, because I do happen to have one more, or maybe several more wallets with 14 years left of stakes set up pre-big play.
Hey, Cabana, you can't share the screen for the results for the people to see.
They're not giving me the option to. Oh, okay, I got it.
Well, I'm on my phone and it kicks me out on the screen. Somebody else can do it. I mean, if you want to pull it up, I'll share it. But I've drafted on my phone and it kicks me out of my desktop. So
I'm on auto login. I'm on auto login on my Yahoo Fantasy. I don't know what my info is.
So if somebody has the draft board up and wants to share it, I'll do it. But I get kicked out because I'm on two devices.
just real quick, the rundown so far, because somebody just picked Ezekiel Elliott 6th. So Tyreek Hill was picked 1st, Dalvin Cook 2nd. I picked McCaffrey 3rd, Derrick Henry. Wally picked Derrick Henry 4th. Alvin Kamara was 5th, and then Ezekiel Elliott just went 6th. So
Big K is up now. Who will Big K take?
I'm going. I don't know, man. I'm up in the air. I'm gonna do it. I just hate the Browns. I'm gonna do it.
That's who I picked for my
Bro, there's
pick.
so many.
Solid pick.
There used to be running back studs, but now there's so many committees. Like, it's ridiculous now.
Yeah, that's yeah, it's the truth. Oh, we decided with the wide receiver existential crisis. He decided to pass by Aaron Jones. He left Aaron
I like
Jones
that pick though.
I was thinking about that too myself. That was my other choice that I was going with. It was either Devontae Adams or Chubb, but I just felt like having a running back early would be more solid.
It is.
Having a good.
What's
It's
up, Jay? Everything.
non-PPR.
We are hanging out here at the Hexican Standoff draft, 2nd annual, and guys. Some guys are on stream, other guys are on their phones and stuff like that. While we're shilling, I do a 1-pick knockout if anybody's interested in that.
What does that mean?
Pick 1 game a week, and if you win it, you just advance, and usually lasts like 8 or 9 weeks. And if it's really short, we'll just start all over. You put in 10, 20 bucks, winner gets the pot, and then, like I said, it's a knockout. So
Cool. I like it.
It's fun.
As long as it's not gambling, I'm in.
Yeah. No, this is all for entertainment. It's
That's right. Entertainment purposes only. Yeah.
So Aaron Jones.
I mean, last year's entertainment purpose is $96,000 now. So.
Right. All right. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, the total value of the wallet for the next 14 years has grown pretty astronomical for this league. I think it's just over 100K now. So we'll be fighting over some good dough for the next little while, y'all.
So we've had Adams, then Kelsey, then Aaron Jones, and then Jonathan Taylor was the last pick.
Okay, I see Jonathan Taylor. Mike, I like that pick. Bulking up your running back game, keeping them solid.
Yeah, I was going to pick somebody else, but they got taken. So
yeah, that's what happens.
And you're like 3 picks away, and you're like, no one's even going to think of drafting this guy, and then it goes.
I still haven't even got a player yet, so I'm just like waiting. Okay, waiting. All right.
Yeah, you don't get too
This is
excited.
gonna happen to me. My guy's gonna get taken right now.
Yeah,
I
you
guarantee
There's
down
3 or
that
4
chart.
superstars still left. I mean, there's 3 or 4 solid first 5 picks that I would consider right now.
Yeah, Boom Bash is just
2 for sure.
up right now. Saquon just went. Saquon Barkley just went.
Yeah, I had a feeling he'd go early.
12.
Saquon went 12th.
Saquon went really late.
He only played the first game last year, right? He got hurt in the second and was out all season.
I
That's a
had
tough
him,
guy to-
and I had Elliott on another league.
Oh,
I
that wasn't the
donated
same
that.
one.
That was my donation.
It was a donation.
That was a donation year. You know, when your stud is done, it's like it's really hard to come back.
It's painful.
I just took Eckler. I'm happy with that at 14.
Good man, dude. That was the pick. He's
Yep.
awesome for sure. Top 5 running back for sure this year.
Well, we can hope. So yeah.
Yeah, they said that last year too.
Yeah, he was when he came back. When, he was hurt, but
He just wasn't there the whole
Fragile.
season.
Montana sleeper pick. Yeah.
Always be wary when a guy goes on sports talk shows and talks about what a good year he's going to have.
Yo, Tobler Roos, man. I'm like big into NHL fantasy. Is there an invite? Let me know. Motley, who won last year? The guy right next to me. I'm still lobbying for a High Points Trophy NFT though. No.
We might work that out as a kickdown, but we should definitely make an NFT championship trophy for each year. That'd be great.
Yeah.
I'm sure we can afford a trophy, guys.
Yeah, I know. No, he's giving me shit for picking Saquon, but you know what? I'll take that at 14th pick or
Well, you know,
12th pick. Whoever got him there, that was a great pick.
New York is looking
Somebody
pretty
already
good
took
with the
Weird.
O-line. That's what they were missing in O-line.
We got a
So-
quarterback pick already in Mahomes. It's already done. From
And Josh Allen. Josh
smoking
Allen just got picked.
Oh boy, QB run.
I don't know about a quarterback this early. I know it's Mahomes, but
I mean, he's been drafting early. You know, I mean, his average draft is like 17th or 18th or something. It's pretty crazy.
I consider him a first round pick late. If I'm 12th or 13th, I'd certainly consider picking him up.
But the thing is, my idea with quarterbacks is as long as you can get one that scores at least 18 points, you'll be all right.
It's pretty hard not to.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
With
For the most part, you
one
can get
QB
Pick
per
is
team.
coming.
So we had recently Najee, or let's see, after Eichler, it was Mixon, then Gibson, then Najee Harris went 17th. Patrick Mahomes was the first QB to go. DeAndre Hopkins went, and Josh Allen, the second QB, is the 20th pick. The last three picks were Calvin Ridley, DK Metcalf, and Justin Jefferson.
Ah, you took Jefferson, you jerk. I like how you come in with a strategy. You're like, I'm gonna draft this. First round.
Yeah,
all
then
your
all-
players are-
As soon
all
as
your
like
players
your
are
first
gone.
couple go out the window, you're like, shit.
I'll check this out. I am up in 21 picks. Awesome.
Who did you pick for your
That's a little
second pick?
But you did get two, so
I
you know, that's
did.
cool.
I know. I'm just
Oh, you got
That's cool.
Hopkins.
yeah.
This is great.
No,
had a
I'll
great
take
team
it
so
second
far.
round. Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh man, am I gonna do it?
I think you will do it.
I like having the
Come on, trustless. Just choose. Get a nice kicker. Get it ahead of time.
nice kicker. I mean, I'm thinking of going that direction.
Yo, that you or whatever his name is, that Falcons kicker last year was putting in work, man.
Young Wei Koo.
Yeah, that dude.
That guy threw up.
He had like
points.
35 points one game. I'm like, what?
Yeah. And Indianapolis kicker Rodrigo Blankenship or whatever his name was. He was really good.
Took the tight end.
Damn
Oh, did you
it.
take Waller?
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice pick. So the last three picks were Edwards-Helaire, then Montgomery, and then Big K just took Darren Waller. Great pick.
Yeah, I mean, I like Allen Robinson, but I can't pick Bears players because I'm a Bears fan. It's just like, you know,
You don't want to jinx him?
You want to double
have
dip?
a terrible year, and then draft a bunch of players on a team I know is not going to do that great.
Bears are so polarizing, bro. I remember that year they had like insane year with the defense, and you're like, all right, next year they're like contenders, right? You come back
and then we'll shit the bed. Well, like the very next year, they'll be like,
What
not even
happened?
a playoff contender.
oh, here we go.
Blue Roos wants to know how many bench spots, Big K.
Bench spots, there is a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can take all the scrubs you like. We're not hard up there. If what you're asking is how long the stream is going to go, then about 6 bench spots long. But yeah, I can get on putting together a second Telegram group and everything for that one for a second round of this too. I'm glad to. So I've made a few other wallets like this in preparation.
Got my boy James Robinson. Yeah.
Oh, that was going to be my
Yeah.
pick. That's tough.
Dude, that's nice that late.
Ooh.
I like that.
And taking the quarterback Lamar right before that too. I'm thinking Carson or Kittle, and then I got to see who's available for the best quarterback still.
I'm just giving up on tight ends, bro.
What the
I'm not
heck
wasting my pick on that.
does this mean on Cam Akers right now? NFI-R?
He's
What
done.
He's done.
Yeah.
He's done.
Okay, so don't pick Cam Akers.
And I have him on my keeper league.
Or if you wanted some serious sleeper. So
I think Jake Allen's gone. Is that right? Tebler was saying.
So I picked Kyler Murray. I picked the quarterback a little early. I don't like having Carson all the time. I have him in every league I ever play. And he gets hurt a lot. Well, last year he killed me, so got to get away from him a little bit. Oh, wow, that's awesome, Big K. I'm just seeing it. Has that been up there this whole time? I'm just looking at the screen now.
No,
I just shared it over.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there you go, Mike. Good job. Look at that.
That's how you fight anxiety about losing players you know you're not going to get.
Yeah. You're like, yep, they're gone. There they are, right there on the board.
Oh.
I need a better logo. All right.
Oh, I still have the old name Wallysaurus Hex. I actually removed the Hex because I used to get a lot of hate and I couldn't talk anywhere back in the days.
Back in the day, yeah. That was a smart move to you know, try and distance, but so then you can bring it up a little more covertly.
Whew.
And yeah,
it worked. People would actually talk to me more.
I mean, they'd be more interested to talk to us now. That's for sure.
Now I don't want to talk to them.
Man, it's funny how quick it gets tight out there. It's tight out here with these players.
It's just cutthroat, man.
Yeah.
Friendships will be lost right here.
So Amari Cooper was just picked. Was that because somebody auto drafted him, or did somebody actually just pick Amari Cooper?
They're just
Somebody
thinking,
did just
hey,
pick
back,
Amari
back,
Cooper.
and he'll do better than CD.
You think so?
They are here.
No, I don't think so.
Was that why? Is he hurt right now?
No, it's a surprising pick. No, I just was surprised.
I think he's usually picked about 10 picks later normally. Average draft positions, 43.
Oh, well, then, he's got a plan, man.
That's
He's
fine
got a
with me.
plan. He's sticking with it.
Who'd you just take, Joe? Chris Carson?
Carson took him, even though
That's a
I'm
good pick. That's a good pick.
trying to get away, but I can't help myself.
Yeah.
QB or wide receiver, man. Those are my.
Is it like one of those that follows you, Joe?
Yeah, I've had him every single time I play. In every so the 3 times I've cared about the
There he
leagues, I
goes.
have him.
We all have one of those guys that you just can't get away from drafting.
Yep.
And I made the mistake in my other league to not pick up Carlos Hyde, right? So I missed his backup. So, if you pick a running back that gets hurt, you probably want to think of a late round pick as picking his backup up. I forget if it's called like handcuffing or something, right? You guys know what that means?
Handcuff your stud.
That's what it means, right? So if you know your guys, like you got a train coming through, and just in case he gets hurt, you pick the backup, and is that essentially what that means?
Yeah, and then the team goes out and goes into free agency and hires somebody else, and your second stud.
Yeah, the rare Adrian Peterson shows up.
So I give away my secrets because I'm hoping you guys go after McCaffrey's backup early.
Yeah.
Right.
Got it.
Or is it?
He's got faith in his boy. Says, pick him up. Pick up the backup.
So CD Lamb just went. Aaron Rodgers before that. I picked Chris Carson, Amari Cooper right before that. Tom Brady.
All right, I'm up on
everybody can see. I'm sorry.
Up on the chopping block now. Yeah, it's hard to read the names, though. I still like the call out sometimes.
What's up, Pamey Hex? Welcome.
Now you get the
Tobler's Kareem Hunt will win the pool. Hey, you never know.
I hate when you're in a situation where I already made the move, on player early, and then here I am, if I didn't pick up Waller, then Kittle would be a fantastic pickup for me right now.
Kittle is just begging to get hurt.
He just takes some abuse. The other option is your consortium between Goodwin and Evans.
9,
Which,
8, 7.
I know.
Seven,
I see the
6.
clock.
He's got his finger on the button. He's just playing with us.
I'm just playing with you guys. I knew I was going to pick Mike Evans. I like him.
Just wanted to milk that 60 seconds.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't want to milk. I knew what I meant to say is I knew when the 10-second timer started clicking down. I added to the drama, but
Fair.
I didn't know until then. I was up in the air, man. It was tough.
You know what's crazy about the NFL? All the Bucks, they all took a pay cut so they can come back this year. Like the majority of them.
That's
Canadian football team.
Yeah, I can put that game on actually. Let's see.
Interesting.
I'm from New England, so I loved watching the Bucks win last year, watching Brady win. That was awesome.
Yeah. I'm not. It's weird because I've always disliked Tom Brady and the Patriots, and then once he's
Same
on
here.
your team, then I'm
I don't think
like,
nobody
hey,
likes the Patriots.
He's all
bro.
right. He's all right. I'm more of a fan now. It's weird how that works.
You know what's crazy though?
Yeah.
You never heard any headlines of Brady in
What, like negative ones?
No, yeah, in New England, not at all, right? Like in New England,
He's
and then
pretty
he wins the
squeaky clean.
and then he wins the Super Bowl in Tampa. He's on a boat. He's passing out, drunk.
Oh yeah, well, you come to Florida, man. It's all downhill from there. We all know what Florida does to get people,
Eskimos got their name canceled. Now they're the Elks. I was wondering why they were called the Elks. Oh my gosh, dude. This is awful.
Yeah, you got to get the Eskimo tribes to agree to it, man.
It was like the Florida State coach last night. He was like, how bad they were like, what was the question from the reporter? It was like something about execution. And he was like, they should all be executed or something, just joking. And then social media was like, oh my gosh, he said he wanted to execute all his players. I'm like, oh man, this is where we are as.
Man, if you're famous, I feel sorry for you. You got to be careful what you say.
I know, it's awful, man.
Mm-hmm.
They would take anything out of context and use it against you. It's
Being a Hexican gives you the freedom of being rich without all that stress.
Yep.
Yeah, say what I want.
I can say what I want.
Usually I try and keep it. I mean, besides a couple.
How do you guys
couple
feel about your
players.
picks right now? Anybody upset?
Terrible.
Really?
Squad.
I mean,
I've
I've had a few picks where I'm like, I'm getting that
guy.
guy, and then like 3 picks before me, he's taken.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joe's been doing that to me twice already. Kind of upsetting.
I always feel that way in a larger league when there's more people picking. You're always like wrong about who's going to be available right when you pick.
Yeah, just
a little off.
16 people. There's a lot of people that are going to make outside of the straight norm decision.
Oh yeah,
Bro,
we're going to be looking at like backups of backups of backups at a certain point.
Yeah,
Bro, you're gonna see like right here last year. I was watching players that are not even drafted being started. I'm like, whoa.
Mhm.
Then once injuries start to pile up,
Oh yeah, and you got to keep an eye on who's not vaccinated, right? Because they're doing
Oh my
different
gosh, that's a
protocols.
whole nother headache. That's going to ruin the league, man.
well,
It makes it
what is
very
it? Cole
exciting for
Beasley
us
is
as
like
players.
really. Cole Beasley's
Yes.
like, all right, give me 3% of Pfizer and I'll get vaccinated.
Who's smoking Cutler's J's?
That would be the Bingo Earth production manager, Grant. He's also known as Hex Nips on the Twitter.
All right.
He's out there somewhere.
Hex Nips.
Yes, Hex Nips. That would be.
So the last 10 picks, 41 all the way to 49 is Chris Godwin, George Kittle, Miles Sanders, DeAndre Swift, Gus Edwards. Dak Prescott went 46th. That's could be a great pickup right there. Cooper Kupp, 47th. DJ Moore, Tyler Lockett, and then Mike Davis just went 50th. Mike Davis is a surprising pick for me. I love Mike Davis, though.
He's got something up his sleeve.
He needed a running back, I guess, still.
Yeah, that's true. He might just need a running back. Like that one.
So now it gets interesting.
Actually, when I'm looking at the running backs that are out there right now, that was actually a straight up solid pickup.
Oh, yeah, Johnson.
Mostert went last.
I reached, but whatever. Ooh. I need a running back. He plays. He's Raheem must start. So
must start. Kareem Hunt just got picked up after that.
Whoever picked him is winning the league, according to Todd Gurley.
Yeah. See, seems like all the really good running backs are pretty much done.
Cabana Children says, you see the Fred Durst Twitter. I didn't see his Twitter. I saw
reaching for running backs now.
Nope.
So Damian Harris just went. The Patriots running back. Julio Jones before that. Oh no, I'm sorry. These guys, I'm wrong. I apologize.
I tried Action Draft, man. It's too complicated for me.
Oh, really? It was like my favorite draft of the year. We have one every year, and you just get like the room full of dudes. You get one auctioneer. Usually it falls on me, but like everybody's just yelling back and forth, and it gets down to the line.
I don't know. It just felt like it took the fun out of it because I wasn't getting what I wanted, and somebody was outbidding me. So I'm like, you know what, guys?
Yeah, but I mean, like you control what you pay for it though too. So if you really want a guy, like you can get him, but the bidding war is a product of it. But I think it's better than doing something like this in the terms of, oh, somebody is ahead of you in line and then they take your guy rather than you never had a shot at that guy. But at least in an auction draft, you can be like, hey, I'll throw an extra couple dollars at this guy.
Yeah. Oh, I'm up in 3 picks. Man, everybody's questionable next to their names. Sheesh.
Everybody got COVID.
Yeah, seriously.
Or injured. I mean, they're saying like Saquon is not doubtful, but like still questionable. Like, no, he's playing week 1. Absolutely.
I mean, if Justin Turner can go out there and say hi to everybody and win the MLB championship,
yes, the Dodgers.
Sure okay.
Yeah.
So I'm up in 2 picks. I don't want to say too much because I'm excited. There's a couple great picks available for what I need.
Who do you not want, Joe?
I don't like Judy, Beckham. I don't want those guys. Sutton.
So that's who you're taking. Got it.
Galladay.
Right.
No, I'm serious. I really don't like these guys. Oh, Chark Jr. is like a curse for me. I love picking him up because I always think he's going to do something, and then he doesn't.
He might be a little safety valve for Trevor Lawrence. You never know.
Yeah, that'd be cool this year to see that pop off. T. Higgins.
He's good with Minshew. I don't know about TW.
Yeah. I like Minshew. It's my turn. So who just got picked?
Brandon
Ayuk.
Brandon Ayuk. Wow. So I'm not going to say who my 2 picks were because it wasn't Ayuk, although that's a great pick. This is tough.
Well, you're going to have to show us who. Oh, yeah. There you go.
I might be able to grab the other guy in the 4th pick. I get pick again in 4 picks. So I just picked. I want to say the right guy. Julio Jones. Thank you.
Yeah, he was the one I was between Julio Jones and who I picked up. We'll have to see. We'll just see how it all goes. See how we play him. I do like Jerry Judy's name. It just rolls.
Jay Judy.
Bro, it's like I got beat by Jay Judy. It's like, damn, bro. Really?
The hexes back to back.
I'm liking my team so far. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean that's the rule for any draft. Chobla Roos is number one rule: don't get drunk. But yeah, don't drink and draft, friends.
Don't drink and draft.
I can attest to that. That does not always work out well. Does not. Didn't last year.
Don't draft while on a date. That one was.
Yeah, that's.
That's.
I mean, you'll end up with a shitty team, and you probably won't get laid.
What's up, boys?
What's up, Molly?
What's up, Molly?
Hey, what's going on, brother?
Watching y'all. Watching
Big
the draft.
Kurkowski, I recall you winning a fantasy league one year when you drafted from a McDonald's parking lot.
Yes. Oh yeah.
That's
I had to
talented,
pull
yeah.
over driving. I had to tether with my internet to a USB thing, and like,
Ooh.
and yeah, I was in the. No, that's right. I went into McDonald's, and that was the only way I could. I got Wi-Fi because my tethering wasn't working, so I had to go in there for their Wi-Fi, and I was sat there for the better part of 2 hours. And I won. I won that year.
You did win.
I did win.
I will take Aaron Rodgers, and I will also have a Big Mac. Thank you.
Yeah.
I was able to get both my guys. That's pretty amazing. I just picked up Thielen and Julio Jones.
Nice.
Yeah, those are some
I got
good
a
picks.
squad.
Julio Jones got traded, right? He's in.
Yeah, he's on
Where is he?
Tennessee now. To
Yeah.
Tannehill.
Oh man! So my boy AJ Brown's not gonna feast.
I
Yep.
think that actually benefits AJ.
Yeah.
That's
I
just
don't know.
me.
He was getting like 16 targets a game. So
I don't know. Julio will pull his hamstring. He'll be out like week 3.
Let's hope not, Cabana. Could be right. My whole squad is guys that get hurt.
Sorry, Joe.
What's the chances they all get hurt, right? Pretty good.
This is why we diversify the old portfolio.
Yeah. Well, it's tough.
hey, Motley, the shields, how long are they gonna take?
No idea. I have no hands in the production of that stuff. That's
Bless it.
what was it? Jim Rat Crypto, or it's his buddy's company, so I don't know how long they take.
I mean, it's cool if it takes a while. I just want the damn thing.
I know, I do too.
Yeah.
I made sure I was the first order before I made that shit go public. I made sure I was the first order, and then I'm gonna go pick it up locally. So yeah, I'm excited to go meet those guys and pick up my shield when it's done.
The holiday seasons are coming up. You know, I want to walk around with a shield.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Holiday season equals hex shield.
I do like the idea of 300 Hexicans though. That's badass.
I do too. We need I think we need to sell a lot more shields if that's the case.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Did we crash the website? Because I tried to access it and it wasn't working. So I'm like, did we crash it?
I mean, I think the website's just a little slow to begin with because I was having issues before I released it to everyone. So it probably didn't help when people were trying to get on there to order all at once.
Yeah, I mean, he's a small business, so I imagine he doesn't have anything too crazy, right? And
Yeah, it's just a small local business here in Maryland.
Then you have 300 Hexicans, nothing but money to spend.
Trying to buy shields. Bunch of grown ass men with a lot of kid play money now. Like, I want a shield. Yep. Yeah, I'm looking forward to mine.
So this Fred Durst thing, is this accurate?
I saw someone mentioned to me that it might actually be a Hexican that bought his Twitter, which actually would make a lot of sense too.
Yeah.
A Hexican bot
his Twitter.
Yeah, like that's the thing you could do. Like some of these semi
like a
kind of
domain
famous
name.
people are. Yeah, it's just like it's like, hey, I'll sell you my Twitter. It's got 1 million followers. I'm fucking Limp Bizkit. Like, why not? And like, you sell it for like a couple $100,000, $500,000, and then someone can use that as marketing. And there's a strong possibility either A, he's a diehard Hexican, or a Hexican with a lot of money offered him money for his Twitter.
There's a lot of guys right now running around with pockets of cash and they don't know what to do with it.
I mean, that's pretty sweet buying Limp Bizkit's Twitter. I'm about
That's
it.
pretty awesome.
I was listening to Maddie, and I'm kind of glad I'm staked for the most part. So I can figure out what to do.
Yeah.
You know, relocate and stuff like that. I need to figure all that stuff out.
That's what I'm doing. I'm going to Puerto Rico here soon. Go hang out with Big K. Talk to him and his and Gary's guy. See what it entailed with that. Might go check out a Nomad Capitalist. Maybe do a consultation with him. But yeah, I'm gonna. That's essentially my next main focus is just how I'm gonna
cabin
protect
somewhere,
that
man.
Yeah,
that's what I want. A lot of land and a cabin. Yeah. Some hunting guns. Let's go.
I mean, that's one of the properties I want.
yeah.
Just massive plots of land. Yeah, just essentially just hunting. Like I like a self-sustaining kind of like hunting, couple 100 acres property somewhere. But I also want a beach property, island property. I don't know if I want anywhere cold. I don't know if I'm about that. might avoid the northern hemisphere.
I just don't like the fact that Puerto Rico is an island, man.
Yeah.
After what happened in the last hurricane or whatever.
You're only there for part of the time. I mean, fly back to the States.
You have plenty of time to leave before. Like, it's not like a tornado when like that shit just comes. You know, it's like you got plenty of time to leave, and
it's like a month out. It's like, all right, I'll get in Big K's yacht. See you guys later. We're going to Florida.
Cuba, Florida,
and they don't really. I mean, for Puerto Rico, it hadn't been hit with a major one for like 15 some odd years before that, at least. So
wasn't there that one that like Trump was caught throwing like toilet paper?
That was Maria. That was the big one that came here. Like I said, there hadn't been one since before that for a while. And I mean, like usually there isn't because it's so far down the chain. It's usually like they intensify past Puerto Rico.
That's your residence, right? Puerto Rico. That's not like a vacation home, right?
No, I'm living. This is my joint.
It's my joint.
You out there with all the reggaetoneros?
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, and then I mean, if you're in the barrios, man, they be playing that shit out the speakers. The subsystems out some people's cars, man. Impressive. That's impressive.
Are you Big K? Are you renting? Did you get a house, condo? What's your setup out there?
So I mean, I bought a place in town in the neighborhood that I'm in that I liked, and then we're redoing everything in it.
Okay.
So
how's the construction companies out there? Pretty.
I mean, hard to find a good contractor, but the one that we found, like, I mean, is amazing. He's worked doing awesome construction in Chicago for like 20 years. He did like the Disney Polynesian cabanas and shit over there at Disney World. You know, he's done some badass stuff. So we're lucky to have him, and his crew crushes it. Like they should have basically, I mean, imagine a full-on top to bottom. Every room is being redone, basically. The kitchen was was redone recently, but not well. So there's some things are changing. And they should be done by the end of the month, by the end of beginning of October.
Yeah, I heard it could be like hard to find a contractor out there. So
super hard. I mean, it
might be worth it just to fly a crew in.
we were considering it. We have some friends here that are actually locals that like live here, and they did like he's travels all around for his job, and he had a friend of his fly in from California to do contracting work here.
Right.
I mean, it wasn't everything like we're doing, and we're super lucky we found who we have, and I think that it's possible, but like we spent more time looking for somebody than he quoted us and is like, we're getting started next week, and we're gonna be done. Like I said, like the longest time like the longest painful parts is us picking out tile and colors and shit, you know. Other than that, he's crushing it.
I also thought about just doing one of the newer, higher end like condominiums out there, and then just not have to worry about
that's not a bad idea either. Just because then there's a lot less maintenance that you got to deal with. But some of them you got to be careful because the HOA fees can be high.
Right.
I mean,
it'd have to be a balance. It'd have to be a balance between the two. But eventually, it just might be worth it just for lack of headaches and whatever.
And that's the second. Like this place that we're in now, I'm thinking like I'm under contract to buy it actually because they get like after I was like, hey, I'm moving out of here, I'm moving to somewhere else. They're like, oh, we're gonna sell this place, and I was like, well, why didn't you fucking tell me that? I told you we were okay.
We were
was
looking.
Yeah. Well, in Puerto Rico, you have right of first refusal when you're a renter, so like they have to give us the price that they're going to list it at. And then if we get to accept or not first. And so we accepted. So I'm under contract here too, but that's because I think that like this place is turnkey. Like I can, there's a bunch of
turnkey
people
is
that
nice.
are beating down my door to rent it like already. So like it's mostly just investment / it's in the same area. There's like in the areas that you want to be in, there's very little, like there's the inventory is slim, and then there's a lot of other areas that are nice too. Just like you got to make more of your way there. So I mean, I wanted beach. There's a few things I really was into. So
yeah, I know Wendy's and I were looking at a couple. It looked like nice condominiums, and like the HOA seemed like just about the right price, like not too high, not too low.
Yeah, and honestly, I mean, if you're used to looking at HOAs in condos,
I hate HOAs, but I think with this new lifestyle of probably only living in a place for however many months and then taking up and going somewhere else, like it might be more beneficial.
Yeah,
bro, HOAs they're a pain, bro. My boy bought one out here in California, and then he bought a little tree and he put it outside his door. Like next day, I had a tag on it. Please remove.
Will be fined $500.
It said you will be fined. It's not approved.
They're disgusting.
He's like, it's not approved, and he's like, what the hell? He sold that thing like a couple
instantly.
of months.
But if you're only going to be in there for a few months at a time, it's not bad. And I do find that like HOA, like I said, if you're used to looking at places and see HOA fees in the States, these ones are all pretty reasonable. I feel like it's not over the top, So
I'll figure it out.
I would never unless I owned the board.
That's another thing. You just get on the board and then magically you don't have any issues.
That does
like,
help.
well, that's funny. I control the treasury, so.
Well, if everybody else would quit taking all,
got like a little receiver run going on here. Cortland Sutton, Brandon Cooks.
I know. I was gonna get one too, and now I was.
Oh yeah, you're up now. Look out!
I know.
I was going after Ronald Jones. That was a sweet pick, 86. I can't believe he stayed this whole time. Didn't get picked till 86.
We're thinning the herd, boys. We're thinning the herd.
And Joe Burrow. Somebody's got confidence in Joe Burrow. I like that.
Hey, he was doing pretty good, man. Plus, he has a solid squad of receivers, man.
He's got sick receivers. He's got 3.
What did he say? AJ Green's a third?
No, T. Higgins, Chase, and Tyler Boyd.
Yeah, I don't know about AJ Green, man. That's
AJ Green's like in Arizona.
Who's Chase? Who's Chase? Oh, Chase Sutton?
No, Jamar Butterhands Chase.
I don't know him.
He's a rookie.
Yeah, he hasn't. He dropped like 5-6 balls in the preseason, and has gotten crap for it. It's
okay.
But he's like super talented. He's just going through the freshman funk of the NFL.
Nobody get Tua, all right? I do not want Tua Tagovailoa. I stay away from him.
No homo, Franklin. Love you too, bro. No homo. Right.
Yeah, right on, brother. Let me see it.
And not that there's anything wrong with that.
It's funny that Franklin's, I always see him in the chats, like, you know how you go into like TAs and you request? I'm always requesting stuff just so they can look at the chart, right? He's like, do you guys requested Hex? I'm like, yes, I did already. He's like, cool. And he goes into another lobby and I find him there too doing the same thing. I always find him around. Oh, I'm up next.
Who you going for?
I feel like taking all the quarterbacks and then you guys have to trade with me eventually.
There's a pro strat.
I actually did that in a 20-person league last year, and everybody got so pissed at me they wouldn't let me make trades.
Yeah, and I did that already in the past, and it got to the point where nobody would trade with me, so it balanced itself out.
I ended up making it to the playoffs through the waiver wire. I got so lucky every week, and I actually made it. I made it all the way, I think, to the 3rd or 4th place. It was amazing. It was awesome. It was a lot of fun.
I have to do this, even though I don't want to.
Uh-oh.
You picked Shark?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oof.
He's the one with the most potential right now in all those.
That's all right. I don't pick like 20 picks, so y'all have some fun.
I'm up in 6 picks again.
You save me a kicker, please.
Oh
It's
my
a
God.
tough pick.
I'll take a backup tight end when I pick again. Where's Vince?
You know, I don't know. He's drafting after me.
Get on
Vince
stream,
Lanes.
Vince. Come on, man.
He's
Bro, Hex is at 40 cents. Vince is living his best life. Leave him alone.
He's like,
that man is
like-
richer than God right now. Leave him alone.
he's like auto draft. Stare at my staker ass.
Just toggling between the two. Oh my
Whoa,
God.
bless him.
Ooh, bless you.
Oh,
Bless
I've
you.
been cleaning up under my bed. I'm gonna sell all my bedroom furniture set, and there's like 2 or 3 years of dust under there. Been having allergies ever since.
Oh, that will do it.
Yeah, it's awful.
Yeah. Kick up that 2-year funk, you know.
Yeah, yeah, not good for you. Should have been wearing like a respirator or something.
Yeah.
Let me ask you guys: is this thing planning on slowing down?
Nope.
No.
It's gonna go up cent to 2 cents every couple days, every day to every couple days. We're just gonna see
That's
1 to
insane.
2 cent increments. Like,
Supply
50
and
cent-
demand, man.
yeah, 50 cents will be here shortly. I think we're probably below 50 million liquidity right now, across all the versions of Uniswap, and yeah, it's we're gonna crack 50 cents here very shortly, and shit, we instead of hitting 50 cents before Pulse Chain launch, we might hit $1 before Pulse Chain launch now at the where we're
boy.
tracking. Yeah, it's
I
crazy.
mean, I'll agree
The
that
reason
like
I asked is my boy had 10 grand, right? And he needed to pay some stuff up for his mom.
Yeah.
And he got in
My
at
guy.
10 cents, 10 grand. So he has 40 grand right now. And
Hold
he's
on
just
to
like
it.
calling
Hold
the
on
credit.
to it. Get credit.
Yeah, he's calling the credit. You know how there's code right now? He's like, yeah, I need an extension, guys, to pay.
Yes.
Like, I can't pay. So he's like, up, like, he's up 30 grand. So he's like, I don't want to pull out no more, man. He's like, I'd rather get like late fees or something.
Yeah, late fee. I mean, honestly, anything that you could just prolong at this point until the actual launch of Pulse Chain, you're just gonna get multiples of X on, and it's just like, hold on. I onboarded pretty much the rest of my family, kind of the ones that were last to get on board this month, and man, it hurt because they're just a lot older, so it's just easier for me to just get them set up and send them the crypto and just have a little chat with them about everything. And but man, like giving up a couple $10,000 chunks here, $10,000 chunk here, and I'm like, because I just know where it's going, so I'm just like, oh well, you owe me a big steak dinner when those steaks come undue for you.
Yeah,
I know that feeling because it's like, to me, it's starting to like kick up more so now, like they're older folks like that, like in my family that have been watching things progress.
Yep,
now,
and
like,
they're finally
okay.
convinced, and they're like, okay, I'll take some now, and and you come out of the stash for it, and you're like, all right, I'm gonna do this for you, but just so you know, there's a huge opportunity cost for me. I'm just missing out on so many X's.
Yeah, that's there's some folks that I helped out. I was like trying to, because I knew I was trying to help them out at like 10 cents. I was like, it's a good spot, man. Let's come on, let's do this, you know. And now I'm like, oh man, that is quite a
To me, I'd rather do that instead of like buying stuff for myself, Rolex, all that stuff. Like, I'd rather get my family squared away and get the rest of them on board than spend it on something else. So it's about the one thing I'm okay with spending my hex on at this.
I'm cool with doing a little bit of balls.
Yeah, I know. Teach their own, and there's nothing wrong with it, right? Like, as long as you're aware of what's coming and what you give up.
I know Richard said it best the other day when he was talking about Rolexes and missed opportunity.
It's not for you, idiots.
Yeah.
Just funny.
He was literally just. It's pretty close in his numbers. Like, I think I bought my Rolex. Like, I mean, again, I'm not selling usually for these things. I'm usually buying things, like you said, on credit, and then when the time comes, cleaning things up.
Big K, which Rolex did you get?
Milgauss.
I have the Milgauss.
Oof.
Which one?
That was the first tweet
engineer's watch.
That I felt like Richard did not include me in that tweet, because I was like, I ain't buying shit right now either.
Yeah, living like a broke college student.
Green,
bro.
It's really the orange lightning bolt secondhand that gets me.
For me. It's the green sapphire. The fact that there's no other sapphire like the Milgauss. I love that.
Yeah, and it's also set up to.
Sorry, Wally, we're talking about watches.
It's fine.
It's magnetically shielded from like 1,000 Gaussian magnetic.
But 1,000 Gauss isn't jack shit, by the way, which is kind of funny. Like most like decent electrical equipment puts out over 1,000 Gauss, but it is cool.
Well, depends on what exactly. Depends on what kind of equipment you're talking about. Like most radio equipment stuff isn't going to crush it.
But yeah, like where I was going to wear mine around, like the server farm and shit, like you get exposed. You could get exposed to 1,000 Gauss like easy.
Yeah. Well, there's other watches now that like because of this fanciness of the 1,000 Gaussian thing that they did here, you can get an Omega that does like 20,000 Gauss that you can actually so there are other if that's your only fix, but for what I want it for, that's what I wanted it for. Is it's got a lot of those nifty features. The green sapphire is super cool. It's the only Rolex with that. It's their like most scratch resistant kind. So
since I did engineering in the Navy and everything like that, like that's just another aspect that kind of speaks to me with that watch.
Yeah, me too. It's a math nerd hero. So
yo, Kirk, can you pick for me because I can't even get in now.
Can I pick for you? I don't know.
Is that God? Who is that? I hear you.
Hello? Dude, I'm logged out. I can't fucking pick.
You're gonna end up.
Seems like you're here now.
How do I pick for you?
I don't know. You're commissioner. I can't. I'm just like totally fucking logged out. This is stupid.
Cabana is not about it. How much hex is on the line?
I just got you Jamal Williams.
Thanks.
Do you
Good
like
job,
that
Big K.
I didn't do anything. It was just the internet that did that for you. I'm trying here. I don't know if there's a way for me.
I hate fucking Yahoo, man. I hate it with fucking passion.
Well, then next year we can move this.
Who's using Yahoo? Oh, this is on Yahoo?
I've just been on Yahoo because one of our friends started the Yahoo one like 10 years ago.
I'm glad he said it. I hated fucking Yahoo.
I'm surprised Yahoo's even still exists. I thought the thing.
I got kicked out and I can't get back in. So now like I'm just on auto draft and I got no idea like.
You can't log in through the website.
Well, maybe you'll do better than what you did last year. Maybe you'll get better.
No, I did the best. I got the most points. Damn it.
Cabana, do you have the app on your phone?
Yeah, I'm trying.
Close the app out entirely, open it back up, and you got to enter the draft room again, and it'll take a minute. But you got it.
No, I mean it logged me out. I had to like.
It says you're back in now. It says you just joined.
Yeah, I had to redo my password and everything.
Well, you made it. You only lost one pick.
Yeah, great.
It was a decent pick.
Yeah, it wasn't even a bad pick. The internet.
How high is your voice right there, Big K? It wasn't that bad.
Yeah, that's classic commissioner over here. I get it. It's all good. It's
so good. We're good.
You want another kicker, right? Got you.
Yeah, praise the Lord, I did not get a kicker.
You're lucky I'm not commissioner. I'm here to win at all costs. Oh, what's that? You got removed from Yahoo? Oh, no.
He could have ended up with a quarterback you didn't need, or like a Singletary, Singletary from Buffalo. That would have been terrible.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Is I was glad it didn't pick anybody that was like that's injured or fucked. Well,
sorry. After being in Hex, the only thing I know how to do is win. So
all I do
at all costs.
Well, that's what's nice about coming down and playing a game like this is that, like, at the end of the day, one of us, are gonna somebody's gonna have to lose, and we're all really winners. I mean, we're all crushing it. So that's just how good at winning are you?
Maddie Allen has a trivia question for us. Perhaps someone here knows. Anyone know which episode of Silicon Valley had the Richard Hart character impersonator sitting on a throne with hexagons in the background? I remember Richard talking about this.
I remember the tweet. I saw the tweet, but don't remember.
Was
don't watch
this
TV.
recent?
It was probably 6 to 8 months ago now.
How many seasons has it been?
A ton.
I don't watch TV.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like 7.
I did watch. I used to watch
Oh,
Silicon
wow.
Valley. I haven't seen it. No, like I don't know. Since I had a second kid, like everything in TV, even the first. Like I mean, I just haven't can't keep up with shows anymore. I gave up on that. Gave up on that, man. Movies too. I wish I had more. You know, maybe I don't. Maybe I don't even care. I really don't. I mean, I don't mind missing that stuff.
I think maybe within the past couple years, because I don't know. I mean, Richard
He's still there.
did mention it, I guess, a few months back. But
Yeah,
man,
that-
that was a long time ago.
Did Vince just draft Matt Ryan?
Yes, he did.
Or his
Sorry about
corgis
that.
did.
Ooh. It's going to be a tough year for you, brother.
Did he changed his team name because weren't they like Vince's corgis or something last year?
No, I liked his existential crisis.
I do like that, but I missed the mascot of a corgi. That was great too. Leave it to Vince. Michelle Carter.
I like it.
Yo, people are so stupid. Like I'm looking at like Leia's like tweet. She's like, "Why does Bitcoin always do this right before I sleep?" I go look at the Bitcoin price. It's like up like 1.3%. I'm like, do what? Like, is that gonna keep? Is 1.3% gonna keep you up? Like, okay.
I can't sleep now.
Oh my god,
madness!
madness.
When you're margin long, 100x,
yeah. When you got 1,000x margin right now, congratulations. Like, what a joke. I just don't get people.
BTC just touched 50,000 while Hex just hit like 5-time all-time highs in the last few days.
Yeah.
Was Joe taking a picture?
Two different worlds.
No, sorry. I'm just lost I didn't know we were back on, so I'm looking at football, figuring out my next pick.
Glad you weren't doing other things.
Right? I got my legs up and everything.
Glad you keep it PG.
Like, all seriousness aside, like, if you're putting $500, $10,000, or even $20,000, it doesn't make sense to put it into Bitcoin.
No,
it hasn't.
It's just like Whale says all the time. It's just like it's math. Like why?
Yeah.
Why would you do it?
Yeah.
It's a waste your time. If you want to do that, just go put it back in stocks. Like you'll be fine in stocks. Same thing.
So a 2x is 100,000, right? And it doesn't even it's even having a hard time just staying at 50,000.
Yeah, it's just honestly the only thing I'm really curious about Bitcoin at this point is if it can retest all-time highs, and essentially that's where we either get Richard's bull trap where it fails and we go plummeting down, or it breaks through, and then maybe 100K's potential, which is good. I mean, everyone makes money at that point, but
let's just break through. I mean, if all the coins go up, imagine how Hex is going to go up.
Well, since Cabana's saying breakthrough, I'm going to say bull trap and we go plummeting down. Well, everyone else besides Hex.
All the Hexicans are saying bull trap. It's just me and Wave 3 that are saying we're going to break out. So,
dollar cost has been saying breakout.
I mean,
The thing is, people remember
also markets. The
last time
very confident on the breakout too.
I'm
and
up for
that
bull
dude
trap.
charts. I mean, on his Twitter profile, like he charts Hex pretty damn spot on.
I mean, at this point, it's pretty easy to chart Hex.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
draw a line like this, and usually you're gonna do pretty good.
Way. I mean, it's gonna go
Yeah.
like that.
All right. Cool.
Okay. Good job.
Did you see GT put out a tweet out there? It's like 33 cents. I called it. It was like, yeah, you missed it by a year, a year
You're
ago,
off by
bro.
a year.
Bro, my
Great prediction.
I remember when he was on stream saying that shit, and I was like, if it hits 33 cents this year, I swear I'll get a tattoo on stream too. I don't care. I was like, bring it on. I was like, there's no way how it was going to do that.
Yeah, I thought that shit was pretty
cute.
funny. I was like, oh yeah, you're only off by a year. Good prediction.
We're close. You know, I mean, in like the entire history of the world, you're pretty close. I get it, you know, but silly.
Yeah, how dare you take Duke Johnson wherever you are?
I feel like
David
that's how you know. You got to remember that there was some parallels to this in Ethereum and Bitcoin's early days. Like we're above the Ethereum and Bitcoin chart for where they were for their time, but we're still eerily similar to their ascent. You know, and that being said, a lot of like the furus or the people that we find that are full of shit that don't really know what's going on, talking about the markets. A lot of all of that was built on the backs of mad gains from Bitcoin and Ethereum the first two times around, where these dudes didn't actually have to understand markets at all. They just bought the thing and then it went up a lot and then people started listening to them because they bought the thing, you know? So, I mean, there's some of that you have to remember is in this that'll happen too. So there's going to be a lot of people besides ourselves and then show up to the party being like, oh, I called it, you know, like, and you're like, yeah, we all called it for a long time, you know, like it makes a lot of instant geniuses. Bull markets will for sure do that. Everyone thinks they're, oh man, I was right again. I thought I was a genius when I bought Dentacoin back in 2017. It's brilliant, you know.
We've come so far.
Yeah.
Well, I remember Bitcoin dropping and we were hitting all-time highs again. So it's been a while since I've been like, oh my God, we're falling. So
yeah.
Is that UK that had the draft board up? Could you reshare that, please, if that was you?
Mike, can you reshare that for us?
So how's the last like four or 5 rounds gone for everybody? All right.
What'd you say there, Joe?
I mean, right now we're
5 rounds. You guys happy with everything?
Yeah.
Right now we're just picking whatever's left on the bone, you know?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get the draft board up here. We can at least look at the recent rounds here. Big K is up.
Yes. I like that place. Yeah.
The cops are coming for him.
Huh. You know, I'm just gonna do it.
Dying.
I'm just gonna do it. This dude's pretty good too. That would have been a good choice too. This one's pretty good too. There's some good spots. There's still plenty of good players out there, y'all. There's still
you can sneak some in here.
Mm-hmm.
There are a couple sneaks in here.
In the words of Molly, I'm just winning so much that like I have certain standards that these guys don't meet anymore.
Oh, I understand. There's still some decent. There's still some winners. I mean,
oh, guys, in case anybody's watching, then later, Brasology and I were going to go on at 8 o'clock. We're going to move that time to 9 o'clock tonight. RG will not be doing Discourse Syndicate tonight, so Brasology and I at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is 2 hours from now, not 1 hour from now.
Tweet it out.
Thank you, guys.
nice. Yes.
Experience, strength, and expert football drafting.
That's right.
Joe Hexotic. Hope of a great team.
I started out really strong. The last 4 or 5 rounds have been difficult. I like my picks, but I'm not loving them the last 4 or 5.
Yeah, it's just like muddy area. It's needs to get itself sorted. There's still value here.
There's still value, but it's not, you know, sometimes you try and put it together, and if you're not paying close attention, I'll be like, crap, I've got the running back and the wide receiver in the same team that I don't think that's, you know, like, I don't
the
feel
way
like
I
I did
see it
bad.
is like you have good wide receivers, but then what you need is a tight end. So it's like, there's only so many wide receivers you can play.
Yeah.
All right, this is my last pick, and then I'm going auto draft. I gotta go somewhere.
Like it. Solid
Look
strategy.
out.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean we're this is fully into scrub territory now. This is all bench players from here on out. So I understand that if you want to leave now before we break out the golden chart and just like
Bro, I cannot wait to reveal the golden chart. Me and Wave 3 TV are doing such cool fucking shit behind the scenes. We so we're just doing we have a graphic artist right now that's just like designing everything for us, and like it looks so fucking good. And what we're doing to add like an extra touch to it, I don't want to give too much away because it's awesome, but like along the way, like all these like big key events that have happened in Hex history, we're like coming up with like clever ways of like symbology for them along the chart. Oh my god, it looks so fucking good. I can't wait to release it. Can't wait. It's gonna be epic.
Like
I cannot
send
wait
me that golden chart
Nope.
and a message just to
Nope. No way.
Sneak peek.
And
you need the regular Joe's opinion. What if we can't understand it? You know?
No, I don't. I don't give a shit about regular Joe's opinion. Well, it's good, right? Because like depending on where you came in Hex, you'll understand some of the stuff, and other stuff you won't, and you'll have to ask like some of the OGs, like, what does this mean? What happened here? Or what's this? What does this symbolize? It's really cool. I'm really proud of it.
Man, I still remember that stream where you guys first started talking about that. I don't know if you saw my message. I was like, you better pull that shit up right now.
Man, it's good. Like so far, the golden chart's pretty much played out pretty well. If anything, like it's I don't know if it's gonna get surpassed because it's the price. We adjusted the price target pretty early on as well. It's it's nice. It's real nice. Can't wait. There's like so much I want to like talk about it too, and I can't because it just give away too much.
Give us an example. What don't
I
you
can't.
about it?
Some really clever ideas. But the artist we luckily ended up finding, it's so talented. So talented.
Yo, what is it? Markable? Is that his name?
Yeah, Markable Thoughts.
His stuff is insane good, man.
Yeah, he's great. He's essentially doing most of the work for video work for the Hexicans now, at least like intro videos and stuff. The problem with him now is he's probably backlogged with a bunch of people asking him to do stuff, and then you run into the problem of like becoming Hex rich. So unless you like actually like have like a passion for what you're working on, it's gonna take some time to get to him. I was lucky enough to commission him for like the first video, the Knights of Crypto intro.
Yo, that's insane, bro.
Yeah, that now he's just backlogged to no end.
Bro.
He did such a
When
good
I
job.
first saw that, I was like, is this a fucking like a movie trailer or some shit?
Bro,
like,
we went back and forth.
characters?
We went back and forth on that for like a couple months. It just became more and more epic. Like it
and
just
you know
kept
what's
getting better
funny?
and better.
Like when you guys played it the first time, I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, you guys gotta play that shit again.
Play it again. Play that
And
shit
then
again.
Somebody said I gotta play it again. I'm like, yeah.
That's how you know you did a good job. Is when it's like, yeah, play that shit again.
It's like an insane entrance, and then it's just talk about crypto though. Like
Dollar Cost got one done by another guy too. That's it's pretty good as well with just the music, and it's like a bunch of just like crypto memes. Like that shit's pretty hype too.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
I
He's
love
like,
seeing everyone's stuff. Yeah.
He's like, shoo, that was hard.
Who drafted a kicker in the 7th round? Oh yeah, all right, there I see it. Young Wei Koo.
Oh yeah. I mean, I think the Falcons are gonna do a lot of kicking.
Quite possibly. Paladin YYZ. I'm ready to talk my customers into getting a Hex wallet. They pay me in Hex. Think of this: their account goes up, and I could legitimately work for half price, double the games. That's a new economy. Hey, man, you do you. I'm trying to understand all this, but all right, yeah.
Yeah, there's like no tight ends left. You guys suck.
No, it's awful. It's a dumpster.
Like I'm not even gonna waste a pick on the tight end. I'll just pick up whatever's there. Like
Yeah.
Liston thanks, but this is highly
Who's gonna
debatable.
be-
This is just a fantasy draft.
Who's quarterback in the Giants this year?
Davy Jones, baby. Daniel Jones.
Sounds good.
That's good enough.
I'll do it. I like
Kid's got an arm. He had no O-line though.
Yeah.
All right,
No,
gentlemen.
actually, that's not a bad pick at all.
That's you saw
at that
it.
point. Yeah.
He's all right. He's a good
he was
receiver.
still
He'll probably be a
available?
good check down for him. He'll be there.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
gonna
great.
go-
I like him.
I'm gonna go lift heavy stuff up and then put it down again and rinse and repeat for a little bit. What time are you guys finishing up, Joe? Because Wasabi and I were probably gonna go on like around 10.
We're pretty close. We're gonna be. Oh yeah.
That was Joe.
Yeah, that's Joe.
Oh, I don't worry about it, Motley. It's usually it's like 90 minutes. So if we overlap, that's cool.
All right, cool.
We're going on
Just,
at 9 p.m. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, just put it in the cutthroats room or something so we can chill it out beforehand.
Cool. Thank you.
All right, boys. Catch you later. Good
Later,
luck on
Molly.
the draft.
Later, Molly.
Thanks for
Peace.
stopping by, brother. All right. Deep into scrub territory. I still don't have a kicker, but
The old tight end run here. 4 picks this round. Tight ends.
Yeah, I'm not wasting. I mean, I'm taking the next tight end.
like.
All right.
There we go. Get the kicker game on.
Oh shit!
Somebody out in the audience just heard me talk about how I need a kicker. I think it's our Jacks football team. Thanks, Dean.
You know it's bad when the chat is shit talking the order of kickers selected. You didn't take Butker or Tucker first? What's wrong with you?
I mean, the thing about Zerline is that you know that whenever he's at home, he's kicking in favorable territory. Like it's going to be a dome. It's a great spot. He's a great kicker.
Lots of extra points.
Lots of extra points. So like I think that's not a terrible pickup.
No, I like it.
But I would have maybe chosen differently. Maybe.
So I don't know who Zach Wilson is. He's their QB1, right?
Yeah.
I'm hoping. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah, that would be. I mean, I really hope so.
Hope I got lucky with that pick.
Whoever picked him, hope so.
Yeah, that would be me.
All-time high, guys. I think it's all-time highs.
All-time highs right now?
41 cents, right? No.
Let's see it.
Bumping up against them.
Oh, all-time highs. Gotta take a picture.
What is the what do y'all like prefer to look at for your all-time high?
I mean, if I have to, like, I usually go and double check whatever it is with my wallet value on Staker. Yeah, so it's gonna come.
To be honest, I go to Etherscan, man, and I put it in the prices. Yeah, because that's what you're gonna sell. The price that's right there is what it sells. I assume, right?
Well, yeah, I guess Matcha would be. It depends on which liquidity pool you're using and all that. So
I like looking at Staker app.
Yeah, me too.
You know what?
We all do.
You know what I love most? I'll be honest. What I love most about Hex is how big it's gotten, and no exchanges like finance or anything are even involved.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple of decent sized ones that like I used to use back in the day that do list Hex, by like Yobit and what's the other one? Hotbit that. Which are, I mean, decent, but like they're not big exchanges by any means.
Yeah.
Like
But I mean, but you see the sentiment in crypto is like, why doesn't Binance list you guys, right? Like
we don't care.
Yeah,
we don't care.
And Hex is like, you know what? Let me hit you with an all-time high for asking that question.
Well, yeah. Now it's more of a bragging factor. We didn't even need that now, so that's more in your face. For you asking that dumb question.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let me hit you with an all-time high for asking that stupid question.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like hopefully what it can be seen as for smart people as like an indicator, because like I can't hold everybody accountable for like not understanding, you know, what's going on in the market, but it might be an indicator for some people that what they did, whatever metrics they were using weren't right, you know, that they might need to look again, because when they're like, it's not even listed on an exchange, how is this happening? And you're like, well, because that's not actually what matters. And then if they're smart, they'll be like, tell me more. You know, that's where you could learn. But like, I mean, it's hard because like it's hard for there to be metrics sometimes to just prove you like provably wrong right there in front of you, and that's a great one for it. But you're like, no, you thought that it was mattered, and it actually doesn't.
And you know what? And Hex it's community grown, man. I 100% believe that.
Oh yeah.
There's no patios.
We've seen
all
it.
of us are
We've been a part of it.
We're all onboarding our relatives
Mm-hmm.
or friends or circles. You know,
I mean, you can't help it when like one, you want to help people out, and two, like when people see me flexing, they're like, "Yo, me too, please." You know, like even if I, you know, it's sure, right this way. You know, and I mean that shit sells itself. You know, it's Richard's 100% right about that. You know.
All right, fellas, it's been awesome.
Yeah, it's been fun, Wally.
I gotta go.
Good seeing you,
All right,
Wally.
man. Take it easy, guys.
Take care, brother.
Good one,
Good having you on, man.
All right.
Yeah.
See ya.
It's my turn, man. It's my favorite time of the draft.
Children of the Wave has a special request.
I got the color already cranking, brother. So I like to take a little puff while I'm thinking. It's a thinking thing.
Oh yeah.
I know who I'm going with. He's my favorite. The third most accurate kicker of all time in the NFL.
Oh boy, we're getting into kicker stats. Here we go. This is the point of the draft. Start bragging about our kickers.
I mean, I only say that because he was the Bears kicker for the longest time, and the Bears stupidly released him. And like he's still to this day, by a long shot, statistically the third most accurate kicker in NFL history. Fantastic kicker. And then after the Bears let Robbie Gould go, if you recall, the last time we were in the playoffs, there was this thing called the double doink. I don't know if you remember the double doink, but it was the time in which our kicker doinked the ball off of the upright twice in one game to lose us the game. It's fantastic.
Was it last season?
Not this past season, but the season before.
Oh, okay.
The old double doink. What was his name? I can't even remember the kicker's name. He should, for his own benefit. That's for you, whoever you are, guy. Because if I remembered your name, I would railroad against you hard.
Cody Parker.
There you go. Yeah, that kid can screw himself.
Okay, tell us how you really feel.
I mean, I just did. It sucks. The kid hit 3 uprights in the course of within 2 games. He hit 2 that game, and I believe 1 the game before that too. And like, if you offered that kid 100 million hex to do that shit again, he couldn't in his life. He could never ever do that again. And like he did right in playoff Bears time. Like, get out of here.
Nice pick.
So, anyways, on with the picks.
That was you, right? Henry Ruggs?
Yeah, I mean, we're getting into the weeds now.
I like him. I think it was a good pick.
I'm hoping you like my next one. We'll see.
See,
I don't like that one personally.
Why? Because
I was really hoping about 8 picks from now.
Well, I only picked
Oh,
two.
that was my
every
next guy.
20
All
picks
right.
now, so give me a shot here.
Yeah.
Damn.
Smoking Cutler just took my next guy on my list.
Ah.
So back to the pool. Daniel Jones. You were talking about Daniel Jones. Maybe.
Daniel Jones is a good pick.
For like a backup.
Yeah, I mean that's where we are, man. We are solidly into.
Oh, we're
our
in the bench
third
filling
best
position
backup
right now.
position.
Oh,
Yes, fill your bench.
Children's crack me up. Oh,
Yeah, he's
shit.
cracking me up.
Just gonna leave that there for the next hour. All right. Interesting, man. Yep. I mean, this is a deep league. I mean, you got 16 teams, so I'm used to drafting. The past couple leagues I've done are 10 teams, so you gotta like know your stuff in this league, which is cool.
Yeah. Yes. If you want all your fantasy
Or just guess.
Or just guess. Throw a
Yeah,
dart
that's where
at
I'm
the
at
wall.
by now.
Yeah.
There we go. Now I can take a break for a half hour. All right. Actually, it's starting to pick up now because it's just the later picks, and some guys are on auto. And
Is there any way to change it for the next year to kind of have like after round 10, just 30-second clock?
Yeah. Oh, that. I'm. If not, we can. I mean.
No, I don't
12
think
like I
we
said,
can do that.
ideally, what we'll do this year, what I'll do for the lovely people out there is I'll source the crowd, and I will find a better platform, so that we can do this on a better platform, so that things like that are possible.
I think
CBS,
there's only
right?
two choices, right? ESPN and Yahoo.
CBS.
There's also
For the most part.
ESPN, CBS, Yahoo. There's three main choices. Everyone seems to like ESPN better, and that's fine. We'll go there if that's what the good people want. Like I said, I'm only here because a good friend of mine once had me do fantasy many years ago, and it was through Yahoo. So here we are. And every league I've ever been in has always been on this one. I've never done any other one. I'm not as well.
I've done ESPN. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. I will say though, I wonder how much of Yahoo's revenue is from football because no one uses it for anything else. I don't think.
I don't think that they use Yahoo.
It's just fantasy leagues. Yeah, I don't know what else their business is. So.
I mean, I'm not sure why. It's the only
still an
thing I do
actual
with
company
them.
that exists is Yahoo.
It does. I mean, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the company of America Online still exists as well.
Really?
So,
Wow.
yeah, AOL is still an online service provider that does exist as a company, for whatever that's worth.
Wow.
They've rebranded themselves many times over. There's not a little yellow man offering you 50 free hours anymore.
Yellow man. Oof.
Oh,
So, he might have COVID, but I'll take him.
Who dis?
Crowder. It'll be good.
I like Crowder. It's a deep league, 16 teams, so Crowder should be on the squad.
Yeah, we only have a few picks left though, right? Is that right?
Yeah,
I think 4.
3 picks after that. Well, 4 for those later in the round. Yeah. Do you know people that still have AOL email? Yeah. Here's what's funny about that is that I try not to judge, but I judge, and I judge people based a lot on their email address. Like if you know just about what kind of age bracket person and technical skill set you're probably dealing with, if you have somebody who comes at you with an AOL email address or a Yahoo is also another email address that that brings up some red flags to me. Hotmail also is one that you're like, okay, what year is this? You know, those are the big ones. Those are the big ones that draw some serious red flags. I mean, if it's like what's those other ones that were Netscape? That would be another one that would draw a red flag for me. Not to say that you're like you're like, you know, a poor individual. You just might not have all of the technical prowess that I might hope.
Just makes you kind of pause and say, "Really?"
Yeah.
My mom still has an AOL email account, and she's the only person I know in the world.
yeah. And you just gotta be like, I'll be
people
damned.
try to get you with like an Earthlink email address.
Yeah, there you go. Earthlink. Another one. That'd be.
Oh my God, he took Tua.
Tua took on the Tua.
Damn, brother. Now what do I do? That was a sneaker.
You play the Kiwi Lotto.
He just auto drafted that shit on you.
Did he really?
Yeah, because he was out Wally Forest, so he's already gone.
He could end up with 5 quarterbacks.
Ooh.
Yeah, it could happen to him now. That would be funny. I do also have my Hotmail account, Children of the Grave. I'm not saying that I'm saying you have to get rid of your Hotmail account, but like I have it specifically because I have a Steam account that like they're somehow connected, I guess.
Yeah.
Whatever. Anyways, sometimes Steam needs to log in Yahoo, whatever, Hotmail. Got it still. Am I sending emails to anybody that's a prospective client or giving that out to human beings that might email me? Fuck no, I'm not. So I understand. I you know, again, and your client that uses AOL that's rich, like they don't give they don't give a fuck either. That's why they have an AOL account, because like they haven't had to keep up with a bunch of crazy trends. They don't care. And like God love them for that. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying that like you also can't expect them to know if you're like, hey, let me send you a Zoom link. They might not have it downloaded.
That's a good point.
That's all.
Very true.
Yeah, spam trash. That's exactly give that to people that you don't want to email you or to email you stuff that you don't care about. Fair usage for it.
Man, we are in the trash zone now.
Yeah, it's all downhill. You just feel you might if you're looking, you might want to check your bye weeks. That's what I would do at this point in the game. If you're looking at like what you
Joe's backup quarterback. Yeah.
If you need a backup of a backup, if you got somebody you're questioning, this might be your chance to shore that up, as they might say. Shore up those SWATs. I feel, generally speaking, pretty good about things. I just realized I have a plethora of a little extra kick in the wide receiver zone than I might need, but that's cool. That's cool. I'm up for trade.
Well, there's a lot of receivers out there too, so
there is.
You don't want to like get like on the wrong end of it and then be looking
and not have anybody.
Yeah.
It's true.
Because I mean, it is like 16 teams. So
yeah. This is a. So here's the fun part about this league, about the 16 team thing, is like maybe there'll be more teams in, like maybe it'll always stay at 16, but the price over the years to enter this league is going to go up insanely high. Like at the beginning of this year, all I did was calculate. Like when we were talking about it, I was like, okay, the price is at like I said, just under $2,000. So I just divided it up, and I was like $100 a person. That's pretty fair, for this year. And then $1,000 just to extrapolate that for the next 14. And you're taking a risk anyways. I get it. But next year, like that stake is already worth like 10 grand. So what's the buy-in going to be for everybody who didn't pay the $1,000 this year? Going to be a lot higher, So I have a feeling that either we're all going to be rich-ass Hexicans, and who cares? I'll pay that shit. Or some people might drop out, and we might get some new people in there. But the new people are going to pay a pretty hefty price to get in on that, So it's just an interesting, who knows how which goes up higher, the Hex price or the cost to enter Big K's final or the fantasy football league.
That seems like a pretty good team.
All right, I'll do it. Oh man,
that's a great team.
This ain't bad.
They're not playing with us, are they? No, because I have Goddard.
No,
So you got 3 receivers. So the first thing I would ask is, what are your position requirements? Because this looks good for face value. I like it. You got running backs covered. You got 3 really good receivers.
We're playing in an 8-person league.
Great D. Yeah. Like how many teams are in this league?
It's gotta be an 8-person league.
It's got to be 8 for you to get all those guys.
Yeah, I don't think you could get that good of a team otherwise.
Or 10 with a bunch of beginners.
The quarterback's the worst.
A lot of auto
position. Awesome. Herbert's my go-to QB, but as far as the rest of your squad's unbelievable, respectively.
What's up, Rock? Hey, thanks for coming by Friday and the kind words, brother. Appreciate it.
10-man. Wow.
Yeah, happy picks, 40th. Happy almost 41. Woohoo!
Yes.
Wow.
It's a thing of beauty, man. It's just
wow. He said 10-man, so yeah, I guess either auto picks
that's
or
pretty good.
Yeah.
Someone in my league was here earlier. LOL. Well, we think you got a good roster, man. For as far as we can tell, PPR. Not that it matters because your roster is really good, but yeah, it's one thing I would ask.
Children of the Grave. We need some exclusive info now. What kind of exclusive? What do we got? We got nothing here. I don't know, everybody that didn't catch Cabana's stream last week. I'm throwing out the first pitch of the Cubs game next year. Everyone should come. All Hexicans should come on out. It should be lots of fun. Yeah. That's
TBD, I guess, right? The date.
The date we don't know. It's TBD. I reached out to the Candy whatever crew that is doing this thing. I purchased an NFT. I bought an NFT. That's how I got whoever bought this NFT gets to throw out the first pitch of the Cubs game next year. So the Cubs have a mediocre squad at the current time. So tickets should be low prices. So we should be able to all come and get a whole bunch of bleacher seats and get some flags and get a bunch of Cub Hex gear and everything, and have make it into a fun little marketing event. And we might do a little event afterwards as well. So
awesome. What month would that be in, Big K?
Well, the Cubs season starts, or opening day is usually April 1st. So April, May. I imagine it's going to be sometime early in the season when it's cooler and some scrubby team probably. So yeah,
is that
April,
this
May
next
time.
April, May?
Yeah.
Wow, dude, that's awesome.
Dude, I'm very excited about it. I mean, I don't know anybody personally that's ever thrown out a first pitch at a Cubs game.
Presidents and The Rock.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me tell you, I threw out the first pitch at a Class A baseball game.
Nice.
That's close to the same.
Close.
Just a few levels below the major leagues.
Yeah. This is a couple A's off.
Dude, the Cubs' first pitch is huge, man. Star actors, athletes, that is a big deal, bro. That's so awesome, man. You gonna wear a Hex Flex out there?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and do is I'm gonna see about getting a custom Cubbies jersey with a Pulse logo or Hex logo on it. Somewhere cool. So the screens can see it, you know, so we can get some good advertising in as well. And we can dual purpose this lifetime of achievement that I'm about to get to undertake.
We got to get our own section and do the I don't know, maybe Joe will watch WWE, but like the yes chants.
Oh, yeah.
We got to get
Hex.
Hex.
That's why I felt like what we can.
Oh, that'd be bad.
We can get like some tickets to a section real close there, and then also a bunch of bleacher seats. So then everyone can go into the bleachers too, and like have flags and signs and shit and everything.
Oh, dude, I can't wait. I'm excited.
Yeah, it's gonna be a badass time. I'm very excited too. You know, it's like what a better way to do a flex, but also make it into the marketing kick. You know, it'll be super fun all around. You know.
Yeah, man.
Awesome.
Something I never thought I was going to be able to have the chance to do. No way. So
I kind of wish you would just tell everyone that they picked you. They just called you up and said, you know, we've seen what you've been doing online. We want me to throw a pitch out. We heard you were a fan, and we would like
huge. And that fantasy football league you run top notch. We need you, sir. Like,
will you grace us with your presence?
Vince, you dickhead. You took my kicker, you ass. Damn it.
Vince, like,
that would be a really funny promo for you to make leading up to that, Big K, just like what you just said, to make it seem like that's like they're coming after you. You know?
Yeah,
and then deliver with you doing it, and people are like, "Wow,
yes."
Yeah, no one's gonna check. They're not gonna.
No. I'd have somebody put it together like a movie trailer too. One guy. Put some super dramatic theatrical music to it.
Oh man!
One Kurkowski to defy them all.
One NFT got us in. Ding ding. Somebody's counting down.
Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold's a starting QB, right?
Yeah, he's just a backup for me.
Oh, he is a backup? Oh,
well, he's my backup, but he's starting QB.
I didn't realize he was still available. I would have picked him. Good pick.
Yeah, he's all right. I think that he's going to put up some numbers if needed, you know, and I know I'll need him at least 1 week. Yeah,
I played in a 2 QB league last year, and he was my third guy. He hung out, or he kept up with the other two guys. And
yeah,
I had a great team.
For a deep league, somebody like that could, you know, do good for like week 15, 16, something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much. That's the thing is where we're at. I don't know how much. That's really the only other position that I'm like I can handle shifting a D or a defense or a kicker around. I can deal with that. But it's just like now everybody that's out there, running back or wide receiver, like everyone's super scrub. So it's like okay.
I have one guy in mind, and I'm afraid that the auto draft is going to take him again. Oh, no, there's people available before that. Oh, I'm going to get him. D. Scott. I needed a running back.
My guy's going to go.
This is it. We're just about into it. We're the last pick of the draft.
Last round, right?
Last round. Yes, sir.
Excuse me. Mm-mm.
Yeah. Out of water. It's all good. We'll finish it up, and then we'll get some
very strategic last pick here.
Yeah, you know, you got to make sure
the league hangs in the balance.
You save the best for last. You know,
pick 16 or whatever it is. What round are we on? 15.
Has everybody on stream picked their last pick, or do you guys still have picks?
No.
Almost getting there.
I have one last pick of mine to make.
I don't want to say anything then about who's left. Figure we could give some stuff away. I'm pretty happy though with my team. My team's pretty solid. Started out crazy strong. That's good.
Yeah, that's a good thing to have as early strength. It's like, do I really need this? Do I want something else? It's how good are they gonna be? What is all right? Fine. It's fine.
Okay.
Go into the season with what you got.
Yep.
Right for it.
I like Sammy Watkins. I'm afraid with Lamar Jackson, he's not going to get the ball thrown a lot, but I like Sammy a lot.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he got traded.
Yeah, I like him too. He was great. Was he playing the Eagles before?
He was on Kansas City. He was
Kansas
hurt
City,
for most of the year. He
Yeah.
started out really strong, had a couple good games down the end. Maybe he was a free agent. I'm just assuming they traded him. He was so young.
Oh, Santos.
Gallman Jr., that's a good pick. I didn't realize he was available. I didn't see him at all looking through guys.
All right. And the draft concludes almost. Oh no, wait, Cabana, you still got you're the
Yeah,
last.
like there are no legs left. I'm like looking at the thing. All right, hold on. Here we go. Where'd he go? There we go.
Yeah. Okay.
Whee! All right.
We did it.
We did it. That's it. Draft complete, guys. And it only took an hour and 40 minutes. That's why.
Nice.
That's why I can never handle like the 2-minute drafts. Like it just. When does free agency open? Good question, Paul. Good question.
11 minutes. Once the draft is closed.
There you go.
In. Yeah.
Yeah, then you can go and do whatever you want. You can go pick up
Drop the
players.
guys you just drafted.
Yeah, leave them all behind and pick up a bunch of other stubbies that none of us wanted. That sounds great. I'm fine with that. Yeah.
Oh, we're into Infinity Zone.
Oh, sorry about that.
Hexception.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't know. That
does
great.
it.
That does it.
Like,
Joe could have kept this stream at 8:00.
Yeah, Joe's gonna stream at 8.
That's 9 now.
Minutes. 9 o'clock
Yeah,
now. Yep.
at 9 now. We'll be back on Friday here for more happy hour fun.
Yes, we got Tom Gillespie, who's doing. He interviewed Richard. I think it was like 50 minutes worth of content. I think it's split within 2 videos because the stream cut out after 30 minutes. But if you look him up, he's like into the scam space and interviewed Richard about crypto influencers that are scammers and how to detect them and stuff like that. He's actually really interested in the Hexican community now. So he wants to ask us a bunch of questions, I think, and I think it's going to be a good stream. So Big K is going to be on, Motley, of course, Crypto Events. Might have one more guest on to have the discussion. So it's going to be a good time on Friday, and then I think in 2 Fridays we might have a little something with Freddie Quotes before. Discourse Syndicate, we will see. We will work that out in tandem with our friends over there, but to be determined. Lots of fun and exciting things in the music world that we can't dish out just yet, but the next, I guess, less than 2 weeks are going to be really fun and entertaining for all Hexicans. I can't wait. It's going to be such
very excited. Very excited.
Yeah.
All right, gents.
Forward to that. All right, guys.
I'm trying to think of anything else. Oh, so I threw it out there at the start of the draft. I know we were kind of getting everything ready. If anybody is interested, just message me on Twitter or Telegram for just talking football now. I've run a 1-pick knockout league. So you pick one game for the NFL schedule each week, If you get that game right, you stay in. If you don't, you're out. But it's like $10 or $20. We'll figure that out. But it's fun because I mean, it gives you one team to root for every weekend, kind of thing, and it gets like kind of fun and competitive there towards the end. Usually, we get to like at least halfway through the season, and by that point, everybody wants to get back in again because everybody's been knocked out. There are big upsets and things like that. So, if you guys are interested in that, talking to you, chat, or anybody else out there on Twitter, pass the word around on that. Big K, I think I asked you on Happy Hour. Did you ever look into that DraftKings Hexican thing? I know you got a lot on your plate.
I did not. I failed at that. Let me give you till.
I mean,
give me a day or two.
Yeah, I totally do it. I just can't get the freaking IP.
Oh yeah,
thing.
yeah. Yes, I'll see if I can do that. I didn't even have a chance. I'll actually load it up right now to see.
But I mean, I think that would be awesome if we could get like a Hexican draft league again. Put $5-10 in every week, draft your own roster. I mean, that would be awesome. Just another thing to make Sundays fun. So these are just football ideas since we're doing a football stream. That's about all I got.
Cool.
Yeah,
I'm in.
Yeah. What else? I have nothing else really. If people want to do another, I know Tobler's felt left out, and I know there's a couple other people that have reached out to me. If we get more people, I might put together another league, real quick. Since
I might help you fill it if you need a slot. I'm happy to do another one.
So it looks like we already got like 6 or 7. Yeah, cool. Well, I already got like 6 or 7 people ready to go. So that sounds like we might just do another league too, since I got.
If it's 90 minutes or less than, I mean, heck yeah, we can get one in.
Cool. Sounds good. I'll work on it tonight and tomorrow, and maybe we'll have the draft on Wednesday before the game on Thursday.
Yep. Children of the Grave, to answer your question, you get to pick one game each week of your choosing. Yes, but you cannot pick the same team. Once you burn it. So you pick the Rams one week, you can't pick them again. You got to pick another team. So
wow, cool.
It's not like you can pick the Chiefs every week.
Yeah.
So that's what makes it fun. So yeah. It comes down to strategy, and I mean, week 5, week 6, there are some upsets on the board, and it gets tough. So
that sounds tough.
It is fun. Cool. Anything else?
That's all I got, man. That's all.
All right, man. Well, Big K, we know where to follow him. We're looking possibly at another fantasy football league. Waiting for Bingo Earth when Pulse Chain drops.
I'm very excited about that.
Anything else?
That's all for me, man. That's all for me. I'm look for me maybe in a music video nearest you later on this year. So, anyways,
later this year, I like it, and a baseball stadium next year.
Yeah, and a baseball stadium next year.
Joe Hexotic, you are coming up in an hour and 15 on Discord Syndicate. Who you have, and where can we follow you?
Brissology will be joining me, and that music video sounds kind of fun. So maybe I'll pop into that, Big K.
Yeah.
And then you can find me at joehexotic.com, xojo.io as well. So also, just in case anybody doesn't know, Joker's on Discord Syndicate right now until now.
Oh, cool. All right. Well, head over there after this. MLaw307, where can we find you, sir?
Please don't find me anywhere. I appreciate it. I've had a wonderful time with you guys.
We will find him in the Fantasy Football Research Library where he currently is.
There you go. I'm going to go read some more books.
All right, Jets. Have a great night.
Appreciate it, guys. Bye.
Thank you, everybody.